Nelson's mayor believes lost timber in the recent flooding could be worth tens of millions of dollars. The Nelson-Tasman region has been battered by weeks of heavy rain and remains in a state of emergency. Nick Smith says beyond the immediate infrastructure issues, the big problem for the region is the damage to productive sectors. He says there is significant additional damage to farms and orchards in Waiiti, Dovedale, Tapawater and Ngati Moti. The trees weakened by roots in saturated soil. A Pigeon Valley resident says it's going to take months to clean up his farm. Robert Neem, who owns a farm in Pigeon Valley near Wakefield, says floodwaters rushed across the road and through his paddocks last night, and he's now left surrounded by mounds of mud. He says the water took out 400 metres of fencing, and the fire service and neighbours have been helping out.
We've had about 10 or 12 neighbours turn up and friends. Yeah, it was helped us clear fences and do stuff. We lost a bit of a corner of our land.
Hey, good morning. Welcome to the SDBO Central channel. So what I'm showing you here is two radios, PL990X and the PL680, with a transmission Radio New Zealand 7425. Time right now 12:01 UTC. I want to compare these signals to show the difference between the two radios. Now, again, coming from New Zealand, running just telescopic antenna, no externals. 680.
New World says its systems have not been breached. Its parent company Foodstuffs was unable to be reached for comment. The Marlborough community has been praised for supplying.
So signal coming in quite well now. The volume is all the way up on this radio. It does have a noted flaw where if you're in upper or lower sideband, the volume is super low. And but when you're using headphones, it's fine. But on the AM side, depending on the signal strength, obviously, this is all the way up on this AM broadcast. Now, granted, it's coming in from New Zealand.
New Zealand's making it, but also the local community, local primary care providers are working together in partnership to deliver for those patients needing dialysis in Poverty Marlborough.
Charities of the community have funded dialysis chairs.
Of course, now if I switch back to the 990.
America is starting to see the benefits of President Donald Trump's tariff policy.
And that volume's halfway up.
$5 billion in customs duties were banked in June. Scott Bessent is also noting that inflation.
So definitely a bigger signal into this radio.
Growing cost of imports. Mr. Trump says the big money will start to flow in August when he's threatened to greatly increase duties on imports from numerous countries. In sport, the Black Ferns crushed Australia 37-12. In their final match before the Rugby World Cup in England. Portia Woodman scored.
So the 990 definitely has better volume overall. Now, granted, it's a more expensive radio. When I bought my 680, it ran me about, back when I bought it about 3 years ago, it was around 125, 135. Now, when I bought this 990, it was around $100 more. So, $235 around there. So granted, the 990 is a higher end radio versus the 680. More sensitive, better volume. But the 680 holds its own for what it is. Not disparaging the radio in any way. Just comparison between the two. And, I'd probably do some more comparisons running the same antenna at home. And just to see what the radios do versus the telescope I got here at the park. So anyways, so there you go. Just a quick video of Radio New Zealand there. So for sensitivity purposes. So hey, if you like that video, give it a thumbs up. And subscribe if you like. Have a good day, everybody.